can't I hear any audio? What's going on here? That doesn't seem right. At all. What is going on here? Why can't I hear anything? Oh, for goodness sake. What's going on? I don't understand it. I set this damn thing the same way every time. Apologies, I'm getting there. Oh. I am very sorry about this, everyone. I don't understand why it insists on being like this. It's gotten worse. Monitor and output, monitor and output, monitor and output. Why can't it just be consistent? There we go. Wow, that was far more work than it should have been. Okay. Welcome everyone. Sorry for the faffing at the beginning there. Hope everyone's well. Let's see, everything looking correct. Good. Yes. So here we go. We are in the middle of a story mission in Noveria. If I recall correctly, we've just got to the hot labs. No, Rift Station. Rift Station. We just appeared at Rift Station. So let's get going. Okay, so we enabled the thing. This is to the hot labs we can't get to, so we've got nowhere to go but this way. Got the Girl Squad here. Ashley the tank, Shepard just awesome, and Liara our biotic, balancing out our engineer skills.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth.
Charming.
The aliens overran the hot labs last week.
One does not call a lady a horse, just so you know.
The first we knew, the
It's not
bastards
considered
were into my command post.
appropriate.
We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
But Noveria, is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. I'm with you on that one.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Yeah, but they have started dying in droves, haven't they?
What can you tell me about the aliens?
That's Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter! Go, go, go!
And that
Perimeter
went
secure.
okay. That went okay. Could have been better, but it went okay. Right.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
You would think. They must be crazy. Why are they crazy? Let's find out. Doo-doo. Is there a button here? No, there is not. Come on, ladies. Keep up now. Are you stuck outside the door? Yes. Come on. Keep up. I know these doors are complicated, girls, but we've got places to be. You need to figure it out. Let us loot, 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 loot. Let us loot. Let us loot. Ooh, tidy. Also quite tidy. Quite happy with the gear here. Let us... I'll leave the medical kit for now. And what we can do is... Ooh, level up. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What have you got? Sniper rifles. They are bit of lift, bit of lift. Heliolisk. Let's... Don't know when that came in, but I'll have a go at it. Ta-da. Okay, not as good. Nowhere near as good. Not far off as good. Heatsink, substantially better heatsink. Let's find a place to try that out. Why? Yeah, that's a better gun. I'm having that gun. Polonium rounds 4. Well, polonium rounds 5s are better, that's for damn sure. And let's see. Can examiner. Sweet. Raikou. That is probably a little better. That's not really, because that's a terrible, terrible heat sink's terrible, isn't it? That's no use to anyone. Let's look at what we've got. Well, we can have better incendiary rounds for a start. And that's fine. Let's try that as well. That's not as good. That's much better, but I can't have it. No, no, no. Okay. Piercing rounds. Let's go with incendiary rounds and kinetic stabilizer. No. Yes. Hey Moose, how you doing? Lurking today because you're working? Like Moose! You're welcome here, thank you for coming and lurking, I appreciate it. Hope work's going alright. Right, well, that's better for a start. And yeah, there we go. So sniper rifle, proton rounds ×4. Yeah, I'll probably stick with that. And rail extension. And Liara has the best pistol going. So let's just upgrade her to shredder rounds. Oops. And I guess combat scanner? Yeah. Then I can flog literally everything else and be rich. Rich as the hills. I did not mean to press that button. Oh, I did not mean to press that button either. That's the button I wanted to press. God damn it. Back pain, but it's busy at the moment, so... Oh, sorry to hear that, Moose. Can we get some hours in? Just realised that I don't actually have to stick to normal hours, so boom, night work. Well, that's a plus, isn't it? It's good when you get to work your preferred hours.
I heard there were some problems up here.
I'm sorry you still got back pain though, that sucks.
I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer...
It's one of your favourites, Moose, the L-Core. With forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by
That's okay. I'm going to mostly just buy stuff. Sell stuff, rather. I want... Do I want that? No. Do I... No, no, no. Sensor... No, I don't need any of this garbage. So let's... Sell. All of it. Because I want the money. It's all about the money. Pretty much all about the money, anyway. Get rid of it all, it's all useless. Sweet. Metagel. Let's head down to the medical bay.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
Yes.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
Even though they very clearly
you know
don't.
Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
You're gonna have to come on. Give it up. Pony up the details, mate. Let's hear it.
What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species.
Brilliant idea. Well done.
It's highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
They're a terrible idea.
I didn't expect you to understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, we can whip up a cure, no problem. Curing bioweapon infectious diseases is child's play, as we all know from the last few years. Hello, Asari lady.
What?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
It's because you're
That is one
clearly
of the
evil.
virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Yeah,
Tell me about
not
yourself.
buying it.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Well, you're not going to say that when I wind up having to kill you, are
Do you
you?
know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Yeah, you smell of corruption
for now.
and evil.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Oh, no, I'm not going this way yet, am I? I'm going to speak to the man. Ventralis, saved your ass. Do me a favor.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Let's do
I've
it.
got work to do.
You and me both.
Let's get it on. Gonna make a cure. Then we're going to deal with these pesky spider creatures. If only Paige was here, she loves spider creatures. Anarith? Don't know what an Anarith is, but I'm gonna catch it. Hopefully. Open sesame. Do 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 do.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Let's
I need
hear
to
it.
know more about those things out there.
Let's hear it.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Rachni?
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
No, mate, you don't.
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Yay, I got an Anarith, whatever that is.
I'm sane.
Whoop whoop.
God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Yes, indeed.
I heard
Go
you
on.
were at the hot labs. How did you make it
What's
out
your
alive?
story?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Better her than you. Yeah.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Indeed they are.
be
They don't
leaving
like
now.
biotics.
Yeah.
Loot, loot, loot all the loot. I want all the loot. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Maintenance area, we'll come back to that. That's the way we came in. Aid station, we'll come back to that. We will save.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Yeah, but on the other end, nah. We're here to solve the problem, not just exist in the problem until it kills us. Loot all the loot, all the loot, all the loot. Marvelous. Is that better gear than I currently have? Mm, yeah, probably is just about, because I can put this in. Let's make the cure.
Your mission ends here, Shepard. What the hell?
She's surrounded by Geth and pointing a gun at us. Shoot her!
You're not as stupid as you look. Weapons free!
You are. You're dead. You're not as stupid as you look. Oh, well, you seem to be dead, so, you know. Sucks to be you, lady. Sucks to be you.
Commander, looks like that Asari doctor killed the guard.
No shit.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay.
I'll
That'll be the
leaving
next
now.
step then. Luckily, he owes us big time, doesn't he? Because we're gonna save his buddies. Hey, Emmy. How you doing? How's your day been? Good chill day? We're on a mission to kill spider aliens. I'm wishing Paige was here. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Serious leveling. Her HP and stamina looking so much better. Nice. Hey, I saw, I think it was on Twitter, this clip of someone fighting that, what was it? Magritte. And my, it was obviously a pro, you know, gamer, a veteran of Dark Souls. But she had Yeah, that's it, Margaret. Her character looked just like yours actually, but dual wielding these little like knife daggery things, and she just tore it apart. I mean, he like didn't lay a hand on her, and it was incredible to watch. It's like having seen the fight and seen how difficult that boss is, seeing someone just ruin it was something else.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
But yeah, I dread to think how long I'd be stuck on that. I can't can't even imagine it.
I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
New creatures, nice. Did you get the jellyfish?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you.
Sweet.
There are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right
Test
track.
runner, Margaret.
I can't thank you enough. Oh God, what a cliche.
Cool.
You
I'm
saved
looking
their
forward
lives,
to it.
you know that?
I'm gonna catch it on the VOD.
Could you spare a few medical packs? Worth their weight in gold up here.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
good.
can get these from me. Ventrollis wanted them saved for his people.
But you're enjoying it, yeah? You're pleased that you went with Elden Ring first over Dark Souls. What was it? Dark Souls 3 you were that was in the running for. So we're fighting robots and alien spider dudes. You are loving it, right? Any other games? Well, maybe, but at the end of the day, it's every game that comes out and sort of raises the bar a bit. Just means that other games have to step it up and do as well, won't they? It'll always progress and get better, I think. And you can always go back and do Dark Souls and, you know. Spiders! You down. But no, it's good that you're enjoying it. I have to say, I love watching it. I don't think I'd dare play it myself, but I am enjoying watching it. The challenging games, nice. But I suppose, like you said, the harder it is, the more reward you feel when you beat it, I guess. Ooh, boss time. Off to fight Liara's mother.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair.
Fun fact, the
Her
voice actor
children were to be
of
ours,
Matriarch Benezia here
raised to hunt and
is
slay Saren's enemies.
ooh, what's her face from Star Trek Next Generation. Her name is just jumped out of my head. It's not rage-inducing. Well, that's good. I mean, I've heard a lot of people are rage quitting it. Usually around Margit. But no, it's good that, you know, as long as it's fun, that's all that matters, isn't it? It's...
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain
So
how
we're going
to
to
kill
fight
her?
ourselves some
What could I say?
Asari commandos now.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
This is a relatively challenging fight, especially on the harder difficulties. I'm playing this on the hardest difficulty, but it's not Margit, let me tell you that for nothing.
I can't believe you kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
You're all booked in. Nice. Some small hand tattoos at the same time as the one. Nice. That's exciting news. That's one down. Where's the other one gone? Where's the other one gone? Sweet. First round dealt with. Now we have some Geth. Follow me, peeps. Let's go kill the robots. Uh-oh. Stop shooting me. Ah, they're warped. Okay, this is going okay. You told your parents they weren't best pleased, but they just said you do you. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I personally don't... Yeah, I don't do tattoos. Mainly because I haven't been able to find, or don't feel passionately enough about... Oh, sorry, hang on, I've got to get a wiggly... Wiggly tough? I didn't know about that, but... I'm assuming that's like a Jigglypuff, so I've got to get it. Yeah, my sister has tattoos. They're just a couple, but you know, it's. I don't really get the argument that people have of, "Oh, you'll regret it when you're older," because you know, it's just a part of life, isn't it? It's a memory. Most of them mean something to the people that, you know. So I don't know. It's if there was something I cared about enough to want it, you know, want a tattoo of it, then I'd definitely do it. But yeah, it's just haven't found such a thing yet, personally. But yeah, I know my mum doesn't particularly like them very much, so she doesn't. She does have to hold her tongue a little bit with my sister. I'm say it'll be old, grey and wrinkly regardless one day, be able to say I did the things. Yes, exactly, that's what I was trying to say there. It didn't quite work because I was trying to not die from Geth. Yay! Congratulations, we have Wigglytuff.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his life.
So yeah, no, I totally agree. Utterly. It's just been playing some Sims. Oh well, thanks for lurking. I appreciate that.
I didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You.
Oh dear.
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free
Indoctrination.
of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size.
I was gonna. Oh, I know you're lurking, so by all means keep playing your game, Emmy. But it occurred to me when you were playing yesterday. Are you going to be wanting to play games on harder difficulties now that you've tasted a super difficult Dark Souls type game? I wonder. Because I've never played a game that's like a super challenging from the outset kind of a game. So, where I play games on really hard difficulties like this one, I only do it after several runs and practice to get good enough at it. So, yeah, I just wonder if I ever got good enough to play Dark Souls or similar, whether it would ruin easy difficulties for me or not.
Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
The Queen found it.
Ago,
the Rachni
region of our galaxy, they discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination.
Oh, Moose, you missed it.
Find out quickly.
Yeah.
I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived.
Work has so much to answer for, doesn't it? Ruins everything.
His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine.
I feel bad though. I should have shouted for you.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Now die.
Die.
Come on. Get me up, get me up, get me up, get me up. Ah, I'm dead. Not good. She's a sneaky one, that Benezia. Hit me with some biotics that I couldn't get away from. It's my own fault because I haven't put any skill into dampening yet. we go. Got you that time, lady.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Oof, dark. They always said there would be a light. So, the Arachni Queen, Queen of the Spiders. Where's Paige when you need her?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is gonna be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet.
Oof.
It is beautiful. The children we birthed were
It's
stolen from
quite
us
dark what the
before they could
Arachni
learn
can
to
get up to.
sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand.
So this is one of the main
What will you sing?
quest points or
Will
decision
you release
points
us?
that can
Are we
echo through
to
the
fade away once more?
future of the trilogy.
Commander, I don't trust this thing. We know its kind are killers. The tank is rigged with acid. I
Do we
recommend
save the
using it.
Rachni,
They made a mistake.
or do we
They
destroy
let the
it?
Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
Yes,
No.
what would you do? What would you do?
I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own
Interesting.
sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
So we've now heard both from Lady Benezia and from this Rachni that something, well, there is such a thing as indoctrination. So Lady Benezia has talked about Saren, the apparent main antagonist of the game, indoctrinating all those around her, forcing them to see his way as the right way. And now there's mention of voices in the darkness for the Rachni, centuries before Saren was a thing, souring the notes of their songs. So clearly we have a bigger, deeper, more sinister enemy to deal with here. We're going to let the Rachni live in this playthrough.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
There's a reason their kind were hunted to extinction. It's better to be safe than let a dangerous race loose.
No.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
If this had happened in Tokyo, or Armstrong, or on the Citadel, the death toll would be...
You will give us the chance to compose anew?
Ashley's not happy with us. But she is a soldier. She is a pragmatist. I don't agree with her, but... no idea what a mana is, but we'll go for it. Right then. Let's pick up all the loot, if there is any loot. I think there should be. Any loot? Any loot? Anyone got any loot? Is there not loot? I guess not. Mean. Right. Gotta wipe out all the spiders. Yay, I got a mana as well. Whoop whoop. All the Pokemon.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting.
Those orders are not going to have done you any good, mate.
Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
I'm not sure I would qualify this as a miracle.
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen.
Bum, bum, bum.
After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
Indeed.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Chimera destruct.
Uh-oh. Angry spider. Oof. He did a lot of damage there. He nearly killed me right there and then. I'd never died at that point. Boo-doo-boom. Wait until I'm all healed up.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120
Uh-oh.
seconds.
Time to go, time to go. And that is that mission. Boom. Spiders are dealt with. We can now go home. Let's see, do we have any goodies? Ooh. That's much better. Yes, please. Quite a lot to put into here, isn't there? There we go, that's 2 of the 3 sort of main interim missions in the middle of the game complete. The Rachni spider aliens are all dead. We think. Well, except for the ones we let go.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Don't be sassy, Ashley.
We're
There's
all
no
on the
need for
same
that.
team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure, let's talk to them.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Well, don't lecture me then.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until
You,
they
mate,
overrun the
you
galaxy?
are a problem.
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Honestly, those guys.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
So, this whole conversation with Hannah Shepard, Shepard's mother, is unique to the Spacer background, which we chose at the beginning. So, and we ran into Zabaleta on the Citadel, and he was all scarred and freaked out by his service, or clearly post-traumatic stress. Now, they're talking about Mindwar, a Batarian raid on a colony. If you were the colonist background, then your family was killed in that raid. That's where you came from. So they all sort of intertwine a little bit, especially these two backgrounds, colonist and spacer. So
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
you're damn right. Shepard makes everyone proud. Cool. So let's head back to the Citadel then, once we talk to the crew. And we can see what we can do for Zabaleta. Get him to the Veterans Affairs office. Hopefully get him some help. That's the hope. Hey Moose, if you're there, you might need to help me navigate the perils of speaking to Caden here. Hopefully you got the message last time.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on Annaleus.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Furnace.
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
So this is what I mean about Caden. His story arc is done. He's all squared away. He's fixed. He's not he's got no growth to. There's no arc. Yeah, so he was a biotic. He was drafted into the Alliance. Has his biotic amp, and he was trained by this guy Vernus, who was a douche. But instead of having anger about that, instead of having, a progression of understanding to go through for our story, he's fine. He's done. He's squared away. He knows that aliens are just people that are jerks and saints. He's finished. He's a finished product. The likes of Ashley is flawed, and we see her grow over the series.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
That's why I don't like him.
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Tyrion. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Again, totally fine. Totally fair. You can't judge all of a race by a single individual, but this is not growth. He's done. He's bland. He's sensible. He's fair, reasonable, powerful, but not overpowerful. Not traumatized or scarred or damaged in any way. He's just fine.
A reasonable stance.
He's just not a character. He's not a character. He's just there.
Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out.
I don't get it. It's like they.
Anything you need, Commander?
It's like they missed. I don't know. Like he was just there to be reliable and not be a difficult or complicated character. As a result, I just don't like him.
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Well, at least you didn't hit on me this time, Caden. Now we can go speak to the person we do want to hit on us. Hey, Control, good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome.
If you are here to
Do we have
talk
something
about
to tell
Vanessa's
you?
death,
What have you got
need
to
not
tell me?
bother.
Go for it.
She brought it upon herself.
You can't spoil this for me, mate. I've seen every possible playthrough, I think. I don't think there's much in the lore that I don't know about this game.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you.
It didn't go
She
well.
was your mother.
Oh dear.
She was.
I know you were worried about how it was going to go.
I prefer to remember Benezia
How
as she
did
used
what
to be,
happened? Go on,
before
give us
she
a
was
play-by-play.
corrupted by
I want to
Sovereign's
know.
power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination.
So I know that the absolute worst is that literally nobody survives, including Shepard.
That is kind of you to say.
Couldn't have been that
I
bad, right?
appreciate your concern, but I am fine.
You lost Jack, Kasumi,
Benezia chose
Thane,
her
Grunt, and
path,
Garrus.
just as I have
Oh
chosen
no!
mine.
Oh, that's not good. How did you lose Garrus? Garrus's loyalty mission is just about an absolute cert. Unless you didn't do it. I mean, there is a degree of RNG on it. So if you make bad decisions, you can lose Garrus even if he is loyal. But yeah, that's pretty bad, man.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Still,
Benezia was
you know, you've seen
swept
that
up in
ending now.
events beyond her
That's
control.
fine. You can
Lost
do it
herself.
again and
She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part
do
of
it
the very
differently. Are
thing
you
she
going to move
wanted
it
to
on
stop.
and do Mass Effect 3 with
But I
that
will remember
save, or are you going to
and
start
honor
again?
how
Do you
she
think?
lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Both him and Grunt come with me to protect Samara, and they both died. Okay, so Samara was doing your the biotic bubble thing in the corridor with the Seeker swarms, right? So, did you do his loyalty mission then? Yeah, I don't think you could have if you lost him there.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with
Yeah,
what
I've
we are
never
trying to
actually.
accomplish.
Thane, Jack, and they all died on the ship. Yeah. So they would die. Yeah. So that happens when they're not loyal, or if you didn't get the. Usually when you don't get the upgrades. So if you didn't pay for the ablative armor, the cyclonic barrier, and there's another one. Solaris armor, the cyclonic barrier, and the main gun, the Thanix cannon. Ooh, it's bad luck then. Bad luck to lose Garrus. No, that is bad luck.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah. It's easily missed. Don't feel bad. It's yeah, it's easily done. Easily done. So yeah, you're on to Mass Effect 3 now. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I think it's a mark of how good the game is, how engaging the game is, that it does bother you, doesn't it? When you lose them, you lose these characters. It's infuriating.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands
Yeah,
out?
it's.
I remember this Solarian geneticist.
Yeah, losing Garrus. That's hard. He's just so good, and I don't mean to ruin it, but he's absolutely amazing in Mass Effect 3, both in terms of his character, but also as a squad mate. The damage you can upgrade Garrus to the point that on Legendary you can almost just let him fight. On Insanity. Not quite, but almost. He does so much damage. So to upgrade the ship in Mass Effect 2, you need to talk to all your squad mates, and each of them has an upgrade option. So Jacob has an upgrade. If you speak to him and talk to him about upgrades, he will give you an option to buy the armor. I forget the name of it. Solaris armor? No. Something like that. Special armor, new ablative armor for the Normandy. Tally, same thing. Talk to her about upgrades, and she'll give you cyclonic barriers. And Garrus gives you the gun, the Thanex cannon, and that is.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
Yeah, those are the three that matter for the initial run into the collector base. Without those, you lose someone as you come in, and Joker goes under the ship wreckage, and it damages the ship as it goes through. It will kill one person there. It kills one person when the little fighter eyeball things are hitting you, and I think one when you land, when you get hit by the collector ship and you crash down. I think you lose someone there as well. But yeah, those three upgrades save them at that point. And then when you run through the actual mission, whoever you've got with you, their loyalty is tested. And also in the other squad. And also who you pick to do the various missions. So who did you send through the vents to unlock the doors? Tally, Jacob, and Garrus.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
So Tally's got the shields, Jacob's got the armor, Garrus has got the gun.
But they're not as bad as the Psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear cut. Turns out there was more.
If you want to hit the Discord, you can always give me a shout if you want. By all means, give me a shout in there. I'm always happy to, give you tips or anything you want to know.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
You're welcome in there.
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
For the quad.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
Ooh.
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Jeez.
Most of the victims
Can you imagine?
we'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly.
Chose Tally as your tech expert. Yep, that's a good shout. Tally's a good shout. Samara's your biotic specialist. Yep, good shout. Grunt is your diversion squad leader. Okay, I've never made that choice with Grunt. I normally give that to either Garrus or Miranda, depending on which. Ooh, Madam Butterfly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh, hey Lizzie, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, so I usually give, so the generally the best people to give the leader, the squad leader, diversion squad leader. Hey, Madam Butterfly, good to see you. Lizzie, yeah, doing well, thanks. I've got a day off tomorrow, so that's a plus. Yeah, so yeah, but I mean, it sounds like Grunt did okay for your diversion squad control, so I guess. And I always send Jacob back, so that was a good call too. He looked after your crew well. He's a good choice for that. Yeah, I would say generally those were good choices. You were unlucky to lose people. I think the ship's armor, losing the armor was a problem for you, and maybe having Grunt as your squad leader might have cost you Garrus. I think you only lost Thane because he was not loyal.
I hope he got what he deserved.
So yeah, I've got the day off tomorrow because it's my birthday, so I'm going to spend the time with my my family. We're going to go to a place called no worries, Control. Good, by all means. We're going to, I forget what it's called. It's basically, I think they call it like Little Town, and it's a town it's basically like a little indoor play area where like they've got a shop and a construction area and a farm and they've got toys and sit on tractors and you've got like tills where they can play and pretend to put all the shopping, do shopping and then put it through the till and stuff like that. So I take my little boy to that, and then in the evening I'm going to see Tim Peake, his show. He's a ESA astronaut.
But you went after him anyway, right?
Who was on the ISS. He was the first English astronaut to British astronaut to do a spacewalk. So I'm seeing his show tomorrow evening with my sister, which is going to be quite fun. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. Oh, thank you, Emmy. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate you being here. Yeah, have a good rest, and yeah, hope work's good tomorrow. Sorry I won't see your stream, but I will catch up. Good luck with Margit. You'll smash it, I'm sure.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
Don't you worry, Garrus. We're going to find Dr. Salian and we are going to shoot him.
I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name.
Lizzie, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just because I'm all hyped for my day off. It's going to be awesome.
But I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take
So
everything
are
if it's Salion,
we lined up for some more Phasmophobia on Thursday? Do we think?
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching.
Yeah, I think I can do Thursday. Yeah.
Before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially.
It was in your chat.
With Dad and Dee Dee so much, I had to help Mom raise
Already having withdrawal symptoms. Hey, can you be addicted to ghosts and ghost hunting, Lizzie? That's
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized. He never made it.
I appreciate that, Moose.
He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Hang on 1 second. Little boy was crying in the background there, but mother's on it, fortunately, so I can keep going. First thing to say.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong.
You guys interested in DBD? DBD.
She has a degree
Dead by Daylight, I guess. Don't know. I have not seen anything about it, to be honest. I don't think. Yeah, by all means, you guys play. You know, I can do. I think I can do Thursday. But yeah, I can't do tomorrow.
Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, the new PC saga continues, does it? Looking into it today. Nice.
Just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried.
What sort of budget are you talking about, Lizzie, if you don't mind saying? Is it yeah, I recently, not when was it, about 9 months ago or so, bought my new machine. Mine's a laptop, so it's a bit different. Yeah, that was about 900. So not state of the art by any means, but
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
yeah. Yeah, 900 pounds got me an Intel i7. It's a MSI laptop. Intel i7. I want to say I think it's 16 gig of memory. And GeForce RTX graphics card, dedicated graphics card. So.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names.
Well, it depends. It depends on what you're after. If you want state of the art, best of the best, then you know, for a laptop, you can easily spend that. I think euros are more or less the same as pounds at the moment, maybe a bit less. So I would say that's, what's that? That's roughly 900 pounds, isn't it? 1,000 euros.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did
Gaming,
pistol
streaming,
practice,
yeah.
but didn't
I would.
like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends.
Yeah, I would say sort of 900 pounds. You can get a decent laptop that should do you, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 years worth of gaming and streaming. But it does depend on what you're doing. You know, I mean, I don't know if I would trust my machine to do, like Elden Ring and Cyberpunk, and you know, like I tend to play games a little off the latest. You know, I don't tend to buy the very latest and greatest games. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't tested it, to be fair, but yeah, I wasn't under the impression that my laptop for £900 would be, you know, the absolute best. But you should get something. You should get something decent for that sort of money, I would have said. Hey, Control, welcome back.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us.
Yeah.
Sarah had told her friends, so everyone.
Yeah, they're at a premium at the moment, aren't they? The graphics cards.
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look. This let me handle it. I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, as I say, 9 months ago I bought this. Let me have a quick check. I bought this 9 months ago, and what do I have here? I have Intel Core i7, 2.6 gigahertz, 16 gig of memory. We're running Windows 11 on here, but that doesn't matter. And where's the come on, video, where are you? And that's the wrong button. GeForce Experience, come on, show me what. I can imagine the ending where everyone, including Shepard, died, but instead of creating a new Shepard, you play as Joker with the same story. Control, no, that would.
That's unbelievable.
That's not quite how it works. No, if Shepard dies, then it's technically the end of the story. You can play Mass Effect 3, but it won't let you import your save, or if you do, it will just be randomized as if you played the game without a source. So yeah, it's if you lose Shepard, then you're essentially not progressing their save. If you but you can lose everyone else and still continue your save, so it really does affect your final game.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Graphics cards, where are you?
All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men
Sound game controllers.
climates, councils, governments.
Nope. storage controllers, graphics device. Come on, where is it? Why can't I see it? Right, it's an Intel GeForce RTX 3060 laptop GPU. So that's Yep, Control, you can literally lose every single one of them and just about survive yourself as Shepard.
I never thought I'd
So,
hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions.
So yeah, I can drop that in Discord, Lizzie. That's, you know, and I don't know. I mean, you've got your brother on it, I'm sure, but I don't mind having a little look and finding out, sending you a couple of links to what I got. You may want better, because what I've got is not the best going. It really isn't. But happy to help if you want a sort of, I don't know, second opinion or something.
Does he still like it?
I sure
Okay,
hope so.
I'll
I read it to his
make some
grade
time
all the
later or tomorrow and I'll get something in.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with my laptop, to be fair.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is.
Oh, it's no worries.
Problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
What's a charger bug?
I'm glad you're open-minded about
I'll go for that. Sounds fiery.
Really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
They decided to exclude Pinnacle Station from remaster. Do you think they'd eventually decide to remake it? No, so what I read about Pinnacle Station is that they actually lost the source code. They completely lost it. So, they couldn't remake it, or they couldn't remaster it.
You mean the Rachni, right? Like I said,
Short of, I don't know, ripping out the, you know, sort of back engineering it from, you know, from an installer or something. They literally don't have the assets for it, so,
You really should talk to Tisoni
I
about
don't know.
Mom. She has to be hurting.
Yeah, birthday tomorrow. Another year older.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good.
It's just because I'm hyped about it. I'm not like, ooh, look, it's my birthday.
To the core.
Oh, I just wasted a great ball on that damn Pokemon. So rigged.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
But yeah, I'm quite hyped for all the stuff we're getting up to tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. Family day during the day, and then with my sister to Tim Peake. His talk about space is going to be awesome. I've got all his books, so it's quite exciting.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
Yeah, space is something of a passion of mine, Lizzie.
We've been raiding ships in the area for
And yeah, I've got quite a lot of interest in the space program, in space exploration generally, and yeah,
I was on board
it's and the ISS as well. It's exciting.
for some extra credits.
So yeah, Tim Peake is the first British astronaut to go on a spacewalk, and he grew up in sort of not far from where I grew up, so he's, I don't know, quite a relatable guy. So it's really cool.
What did Saren want with the ship?
It did say it takes 6 months to do it from scratch. Maybe one day. Yeah. Maybe Control, yeah. I mean, as I recall, I mean, I never actually played it, but from what I read, it was not that popular a DLC, was it? Like, it was just, wasn't it just like a training station or something?
So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Because I didn't think it was a real, like, an actual story of its own.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Sam after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies.
So yeah.
There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you.
So yeah, it should be pretty interesting.
Every other merc on that
yeah, I've got a few astronauts that I pay special attention to. Tim Peake is one of them.
So long, Rex.
Samantha Cristoforetti is another. She's an Italian astronaut, also of the European Space Agency. And she's a I just remembered I need to try and get him to talk about his
Shepard.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want
to miss cake. No cake here yet, unfortunately.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected.
Yes, Rex is amazing. Control, you'll get some amazing when you play through again and you save him. Party whales, woo! I do love that emote.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When you save Rex, you'll really appreciate him in the third game. He's not a squad mate, but he appears in some of the DLC, specifically the Citadel DLC, and his dialogue is just amazing. Yeah, they show party whales. And party cats. What are they? Little hype cats. Oh. Yeah, you can go. You can. I mean, I never go completely Paragon.
So long,
but close to it. Oh, that's weird. No, they look right to me. I can see them. Have to lean in a bit because all the chat's over on my laptop screen, so it's
Are you okay?
it's a bit small.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great.
And a party Emmy, yeah.
Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Yeah, Control. I kind of feel like the Paragon playthrough kind of makes more canonical sense, if that makes sense. You know, if that's the right way to put it. You know, like it's.
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means
Like, don't get me wrong, some of the Renegade interrupts, especially in Mass Effect 2, are so good. It's almost impossible not to do them, and I don't. I almost always use the Renegade interrupts, even on a Paragon playthrough. So long as you do mostly one or the other, you should get enough points to get all the right dialogue choices you need.
Sometimes we don't appreciate
So,
That's true.
so yeah, I rarely do a completely 100% Paragon.
my people and our
You should be
culture.
able to sort of be a mix
There's
without,
always a few who go
so long as you're
undercover
mostly
because
one
they
or the
never
other, you
return.
should get the interrupts you
I
need.
always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually.
But yeah, I would say this is a party moose. It's
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
got some people here. We're doing some Mass Effect. Got a couple of follows today, so inching towards that affiliate. Inching just little steps forward.
I should go.
Have I spoken to her about pilgrimage? I need to.
Shepard, you need something?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our
It's
birth
important to
chart
speak to Tally about the
with a new
pilgrimage.
crew. It's necessary to
Yeah,
maintain
that's what I
genetic
need.
diversity among the
Need those follows at the moment.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla.
Yeah, so control in this game, there are only for each character you're only two two romance options. So FemShep here has Caden or Liara, and male Shep has Ashley or Liara. That's it. Mass Effect 2 and 3, there are much more options.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
Yeah, vodka. It's just water because we're off. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's it. This is a party. Quiet night, computer games, water. Paige, welcome in. Good to see you. Paige, you're going to be devastated to hear this, right? But you missed the space spiders. We were on a mission and we destroyed and killed like our whole nest of alien spider creatures. I was thinking about you all the way through, like, Paige would love this. Yeah, spam the emotes, definitely. So yeah, Control it's yeah, Mass Effect 1 was what will I ever do? Yeah, I knew you'd be gutted.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal.
I'm pretty hyped because Paige has made me some emotes, which obviously I can't show you yet because I'm not affiliate, but they're all lined up and ready to go. Oh wow, look at all those. Cozy Aishan, Emmy Hype, love it. What are these other ones? I don't know. Cozy Emmy. Flip this. Party. Wow, there's some good emotes. Some good emotes. I like it.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems
I'm pleased that I recognised 1, 2, 3, 4 of those straight off the bat.
The smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness
cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more
Tally,
capacity for
you do
original
talk a
or
lot.
independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built
Unfortunately, you
more
do
and
have
more
to
geth,
speak to her
their
and get
effective
all this out of her,
intelligence became
because
more
if you don't,
sophisticated,
she won't
more
give you her
custom.
loyalty mission.
One day, a geth began to ask
And
its
it
quarry
can
and overseer
impact
questions
Mass
about
Effect
the
2,
nature of its
so it's important that you do
existence. Am I alive? Why am I here?
get all
What is
these
my purpose?
conversations done.
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
Yeah, Paige has got all the good emotes going on.
All Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all geth. The geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
A wild
The war was
Surskit.
long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the geth would
Why
pursue
not?
us,
Why not?
but they never came beyond the veil.
Gotta
Now
catch
we're
'em all
drifting
after
through
all.
Space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
We should go. We should go and do some fun stuff. Because Tally, you do talk too much. We love you, Tally, but you talk too much. Some of the other choices you made: killing Dr. Kenson. Okay, took David away from Archer. Yep, makes sense. Uploaded data to Cerberus command. That doesn't have a great deal of impact. Deleted the Reaper virus on the main.
Good timing,
Yeah,
Commander. We got a
the
transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Recalibrate a cat. You hard reset your cat. Control, yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so taking David away from Archer is pretty much the Paragon response and is definitely the best choice. You should get that should pay dividends in your Mass Effect 3 playthrough. You will encounter him again. Dr. Kenson, she's the scientist in Arrival, isn't she? I don't think it matters too much what you do with her. Pretty sure she doesn't survive either way. Uploaded data to Cerberus. Yeah, it doesn't make any. That storyline's one of those that didn't quite filter through to the next game, as far as I know. So I don't think it matters too much. And deleting the Reaper virus, I won't spoil. That one does have quite a lot of impact in the third game, but it doesn't limit you. You can still achieve all the endings with that decision, so it should be fine.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Loving the emotes. Maybe I should get an emote wall going on.
We've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander. But they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Terminals. I'm loving all the terminal emotes here. What do we got? Oh, we got Lizzie emotes going on. We got some tofu ones. Awesome.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our
You're a killer tofu now, are you, Lizzie?
from the planet Vermire.
I was there briefly. I was right there. I was there at the beginning of his stream, and then work just blew up in my face, basically, and I had to drop, which was frustrating because I've been working from home today, so I thought I'd get to lurk all the way through his stream.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities.
But yeah, his timing was. Oh, you were there. Oh, you raided in. Cool.
We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Rebooted the cat. Hyped at 3 AM. Yikes. I don't know if I know Wobbly. Who's Wobbly? Okay. So we've got a fair amount of exploration still to do. We're going to have to do a bit of that. Let's scoot back to the Citadel briefly. And catch up with Zabatova. See if we can get him sorted out with his PSTD. PTSD. God. And then we can do some more exploration. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, works, you know, the whole benefit to me of working from home, one of them, is being able to just have stuff on in the background, like, you know, someone's Twitch stream. And it's the only way I can see someone like Tofu, who's, you know, he's an early streamer playing, well, it's early his time, early morning his time, which works out sort of lunchtime, afternoon for me. And it's just, I never catch him. He's only weekdays, and he's only, yeah, in the middle of the day for me. So it's really hard to join him all the time, unfortunately, because I do love his stream.
Equalizing
No, office work. Boo.
Atmosphere.
Happens,
Clark,
unfortunately.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Wobbly backpack. She's lovely. Lizzie raided me there once. Turned out Dimano knows her. Oh, cool. Oh, I'll check her out. I've not known her. I've not seen her.
First human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Disconnected from chat. I've only ever seen that when I've lost internet connection, bad signal page, but that one's come through. Where am I going? Where did I see he was down in the wards? I think we need to go this way. No, obviously not. Yeah, I've only ever seen that when I've had I've been on my phone and I've had like really bad signal.
The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research
Weird.
conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Oh, we don't want Twitch issues. Can't be having Twitch issues. Ba-doo boo boo ba-doo boo boo. Where are we going? Do we have... Ah, yes. Conrad Werner. Back again. Back again, Conrad.
Commander, I've got an idea and I wanted to run it by you.
Low standard FOV. FOV? Field of view. I guess. Not sure I know what you mean, Control. Is that,
I got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This
No, I'm not sure I know what you're saying. Is there what in this game the view?
I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Yeah, you've got to be kidding.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad, but there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help.
Low standard
I'll go home.
FOV. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Control. Sorry, I'm racking my brains here. Obviously, Paige knows what you're talking about, but I'm drawing a blank. I don't need anything from you, Morlan. We're looking for our...
Run.
What on earth? Why is that playing to... What is going on with my... I did hear that alert, but it came through my monitor speakers, bizarrely. Why is my desktop audio so flipping strange? Not desktop audio. Sound alerts, sound alerts. What's it doing? Think that'll fix that. Everything you're doing in chat is working. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Anyone who can follow will be greatly appreciated, Nightbot, because Twitch is lying to you. Yep. Sounds like it, Paige.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Where is this? Where is our Zabatova blokey? There he is, Zabalita. That's the one. Follow count is...
Hey, back again, huh?
I believe we're 40
I don't suppose
today.
you got any credits to
So just
spare.
before the stream, who was it? It was one of Geordie's. Was followed me today. An android named Anna followed me, which was lovely. And does chat allow links? Yes. Control, I can. Yeah, by all means, drop a link. Can we get another 10? That would be an amazing birthday present, guys.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned.
Control, by all means. I'm not sure, to be honest, Moose. I do need to check that to see if I...
I've been looking
She really does talk about spiders, yeah. Got some good pictures of spiders there.
What have you got, huh?
No, I'm on Xbox at the moment. Control. I mean, I'm streaming from PC, so I've got access to a PC. So I'll check your link later. Use that mod to increase the field of view. Oh, I see. Got it. No, so I can't mod this game. I've got it on Xbox. What was I just about to say? Yeah. Control, by all means, if you fancy joining the Discord as well, you can drop links there, so I can check them all out later as well.
I'm not gonna give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey.
Lovely.
Enough to stop the dreams.
Good to have you there, Control. Appreciate it, mate.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming, Control. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for joining and chatting away. See you next time.
All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Awesome. Yep. I appreciate it, Moose.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety.
Oh, night, Lizzie.
Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Have a good sleep. Good day tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully catch up with a Phasmo stream or playthrough shortly, Lizzie. Now, where are we and what do we need to do? I think we need to just get ourselves back to... Yep, let's get back to Normandy. Yeah, sounds good, Lizzie. I don't know if I'll stream it or not, though. I'm not sure how engaging it was for my viewers. I struggled to pay attention to the game, you know, the team chat and my chat. That was quite difficult. I'm not sure I've got it in me.
In light light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist
Investigation on
enrollment
FemShep streamers.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies
So,
will
full
be
window
adequately
stream,
protected.
nice. They're pro, yeah. Yeah, I don't think
Stand by.
I struggled with it. I really struggled with it. I don't know. I mean, I have no problem with others streaming it, you know, while I'm playing in the team, but I'm not sure that I will. I think I'll be happy to just host someone else, because I struggle to get good, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I totally imagine it would work. It's literally me that was, yeah, just struggling to split my attention. I mean, I find it hard enough anyway. But yeah, no, definitely, yeah, shout out. That's not how we play one of this, yeah. Take care, Lizzie.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Yep, and that's pretty much how it goes. Most definitely. I'll come back to Met Ghosts. Yeah. Pretend it's a choice. Yeah, the snag of it is that I'm right there with you, but some games I've practiced so much I am good at them, which just shows that I am terrible at games because I have to practice them so much before I'm any good. So like this game I can play on Insanity no problem at all because I've poured far too many hours into it over the years. Learn skill. Yeah, that's it. Well, at the end of the day, like we all say, as long as you're having fun, it's fine. Rex. What have you got? Shotguns. What's a barrier? There. Right, what can we give you, Rex? Give you that, and we'll give you that. We will upgrade you to shredder rounds and well, I guess we'll leave you with that because that's what all you can have. Whoops. And that's fine. Anything counts as a speed run if you finish. So I'm expecting a medal when you connect 3 along. Yep. Yep, that's fair. Anomaly, transponder signal, debris. Let's do anomaly first. Ah, Mako. You're such a flipping pain with your crazy floaty physics. Scary thing is, this is one of the things that the remastered edition, Legendary Edition, hugely improved on. So I'll leave it to you to imagine just how bad this was in the original game. It's almost uncontrollable even with the improvements. Start doing the opposite of speedruns, like what's the longest you can do without plane loitering? Aren't they normally considered completionist runs? Like long plays. I thought that was already a thing. It's kind of what I do in Mass Effect. Like I stop to collect everything. It's just pressing the... It's so funny, man. You have, yeah. Long plays are a thing. There you go. You're taking your time and uncovering the very depths of the game. That's what you're doing. You know, speedrunners are just, you know, missing stuff. That's what it is. I mean, sure, there's a skill to it, but you know, why rush a game if you're enjoying it? Oh, for goodness sake. We're going this way, Mako. Come on. Not just depth, excruciatingly detailed explanations of everything. But hey, I'd watch that. Yeah, like half the YouTube videos and stuff that I watch of gameplays, they aren't speedruns or professional runs. They're long plays of people, you know, like digging into the game and finding all the little secrets and, you know, hidden areas or pieces. You know, like Geordie's playthroughs aren't speedruns. They're pretty detailed. You know, he digs into games and really finds all the different bits. You learn so much from those playthroughs. They're really good. Yeah, seriously, Lizzie, we don't want to be the reason you're all tired at work. Am I going to get attacked here? This looks like I might get attacked here.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors.
I'm gonna yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, you're just being difficult, aren't you? Are we done here? Thank you. Good, good, good. Stopping by to see... Hey. What just shot at me? Hmm. I think someone's still shooting at me, but I don't know where from or... Hmm. Come on, get over the hill. Here we go. Whoops. Marvellous. Right, we are done here. Let's go up and move on. Hydra, Phoenix. Got an element there. Let's have a little look in the asteroid belt here. There we go. Main shell. Protein data disk. Lovely, lovely. Gas giant, unremarkable. Da, da, da. That's where we're going, so we'll come back to that. Probably nothing in this, but we'll just double check. Just in case. So you get XP and a bonus for collecting all the, surveying all the elements. So it's worth checking all the planets in each system and all the asteroids. We'll keep... So for these sort of expeditions I would normally take Rex, because there is one where he has to be present to be loyal, and I can never remember where it is, so I just take him for all of them. Similarly, for ship ones where we go to abandoned ships and board them, I usually take Garrus, because again there's one where Garrus has to be there for it to be successful, a successful loyalty mission. It's not as serious as Mass Effect 2, like if your team aren't loyal, but it does help. Yeah. Oh joy. Thresher more time, I suspect. Anytime you've got a nice open field like this, it's there's a reasonable chance of a thresher more. Probably nothing up here, but I'm going to check it anyway, because why not, right? I don't... I suspect that this area is going to be Threshamore time. Let's see. Maybe not. Apparently not. Fair enough. Do, do, do. Whoops, there's some elements to go and survey. Let's go and get them. Come on, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. That doesn't look like mercury to me. Isn't mercury a liquid metal? Well, I suppose we could be. That's at room temperature on Earth, I suppose, so it could be cold enough that it's a solid on this. X, X, Y, A, X, Y, A. Marvellous. Now to the hidden structure to find out what's lying in wait for us there, I wonder. Ah dear, much driving. They could have, if there's one criticism I can give this, other than the performance and handling of the Mako, it would be that they weren't able to put enough in the way of like wildlife or things in this area, in these areas. You know, thresher moors are the only things you encounter, and you know, even they're not that common. So it would have been nice to see a bit more life on these planets. That is very, very hidden. Looks sneaky.
I know who runs this place.
And this is why I bring him.
Have you been here before?
No, but I was planning to come here before you and I met. This place belongs to a Turian scum named Ton Actus. It's a long story, but he's got something that belongs to me.
What is it?
Family armor. It's been with us for over 5 generations. Turian military took it from my father's father after the war. Somehow this ass wound up with it. I want it back.
We'll get it back. Now let's move.
Right behind you.
Yes, and this is what makes Rex loyal in this game. That's the boss down. Good work, the RO. Now, get out of the way so I can shoot the bad guy. Oh, will you two get out of my way? What? Who? What? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, that was a bit close. Got a bit confident there. That was a bit careless. Sweet. Nice one, Rex. Good boy. Made a mess of him, didn't you? Look at that. I really need to use my powers more as an engineer. I'm not playing smart because I'm so used to playing as a soldier or a vanguard. I play like that. Whereas really I should be... Ooh, barter camps, nice. I should be using my powers to shut down the enemies, because the engineer's like crowd control is designed to.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Hey, Rex, you're loyal. That's what we needed. We needed a happy Rex. Boop boop. What's a Burmy? Ah. Pokey Sharp. Great ball. 3. All the goodies. And we can go now, I think. I think we've got everything. I don't know, what's a Burmy? Moose? Any idea? There's so many of these Pokemon. I mean, I can't imagine anyone knows them all, let alone has them all. Hopefully one of us will find out shortly. Or not. God damn it. Rigged. So we're going to have a quick chat with Rex to reaffirm his undying loyalty to the clan Shepherd.
Shepard.
Nope, he's got nothing to say. Cool. Back the way we came then. So what are your plans tomorrow, Moose? Are you working tomorrow as well, or what's the plan? Anything exciting lined up for the week? Other than Phasmo on Thursday? Work at Phasmo and Dead by Daylight. Nice. Have I... Interesting. Have I been here before? I do not remember. No, doesn't look like I have. Okay. So what's the new job then, Miss? What's... This is definitely not the one I need Garrus for, so I'm going to take my girl squad with me. Safety rating internet stuff. Cool. Sounds interesting.
Guess nobody's home.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be
Ooh,
functioning.
heavy armor for... Nice. That is better. Much, much better. Thank you very much. Which means Liara can have this, which is fractionally better. And Rex gets an upgrade later. Very odd some days, hilarious others. So what sort of safe... So you working for a client, or are you like consulting to do
Hear
that from
We're not alone.
multiple people's like...
Somebody set the trap. The whole place could be wired.
God damn it. The idea was to avoid that. What sort of safety? Oh, god damn it! Did not mean to walk into that. What sort of internet safety are we talking about then, Moose? That does sound interesting. Not allowed to talk about it. No, that's fair enough. Known company. Some weird parts of YouTube. Wow. Nice.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
Uh-oh. She sounds like she's losing it. Yes, I always do forget that, you know, people quite often have non-disclosure agreements and things like that in place. I have on previous jobs, but normally about like the code and tech that we're doing, not so much,
We're going to disconnect the life support.
you know, what the job
Dr.
involves.
Smith
But
is worried about
of course, I
Julia's
understand. That's
reaction,
fine.
though. She can't seem to let Jacob go.
Glad you're enjoying it.
Stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
Maybe we should shut the machine down. It's the merciful thing to do.
It is your decision, Shepard. But perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything.
Mm-hmm. I think I was supposed to check that
Jacob
room
is showing no
first.
signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Come on, Julia. Show yourself, lady. Where are you?
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the
Got
world
some
that
sort of
matters
soft
to
lock
me.
going on here. I'm not sure what's going on, but she should have turned up and fought us by now.
I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to... There we go.
His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. Is what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Oh, here she comes. Right then. There we go. Fun birthday plans. So my birthday plans are
That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
so I'm going with my little boy and my other half to I think it's called Little Town or something like that, which is like a play area where kids get to do like grown-up things, like go shopping. There's a little sort of, imagine like play supermarket where you get to fill a basket full of stuff and then put it through the checkout. There's a farm where you get to drive little farm tractor toys and stuff like that. There's a construction site where you do control, like play with diggers and things like that. So I think it's quite interesting because basically kids love doing the things we don't like doing as adults. They play at being adults, and all we want to do as adults is play instead of being adults. So yeah, that's the plan tomorrow with them, and then in the evening I'm off to see Tim Peake, who is an ESA astronaut, and yeah, no, I mean, it will be fun. He loves that sort of stuff. It's great fun to watch him come up with games and enjoy himself. It will be good fun. And yeah, in the evening, Tim Peake's show. So he's a European Space Agency astronaut, and he's touring the country, talking about his time in space, his training, and stuff like that. So should be really interesting. I'm a bit of a geek for space stuff, so he's 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 a hero of mine, if you like. So should be really fun. So yeah, pretty hyped. So yeah, that's my day off, and then it's going to be back to work Thursday and Friday, no doubt with triple the amount of work as a reward for taking a day off. And yeah, then into the weekend. Diggersby. Okay, now that is the size of gold deposit I want to find. I mean, look at it. Who sees... I mean, like... Look at the size of that. That gold is literally like the size of this tank. Can you imagine? Shepard could retire on that thing. So your work, Moose, can you just sort of work on it, work on your assignments like as and when you're allowed then? Is that, you don't have sort of fixed hours, you just have... How does that work? It's good if you're judged by output rather than hours worked, I have to say, or like physical time spent in an office chair. It's how it should be, I think, wherever possible. So I believe this is one of the syndicate hideouts that the fairly dodgy Helena Blake put us onto. Is it this way? It's at the top of the hill, of course it is. that's our route up there. Where's the door? There we go. That's one of the Krogans dealt with. The other Krogan dealt with. Come on. Oh boy. Come on. No point hiding.
No can do.
Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going... Doing this again. Why is it doing this again? Work is kind of weird. You get tasks to do and a set amount of time to do them. A few minutes usually. Paid by hour worked. Trying to get used to timekeeping, so it's taking longer than I'm being played for right now, but I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, Razor? Why are you doing this to me? I don't know why it started doing this. No, that's not what I said, is it? Come on. Ah. There we go. No, it sounds really interesting. I approve when places work out new ways of working or different ways of working. It's so much more flexible and, you know, better way for Sweet. Dealt with. Now, where are the goodies? Are there any goodies? I want the goodies. Ooh, interesting. Nice. That's a much better ramp. Did we level up again? Looks like we did. Let's see. Right, well that's one of those crime bosses dealt with that we were supposed to find. I can't remember if we have another system in this cluster to check. Let's get back up to Normandy and find out. And we've been going 3 hours. Bit of a shorter stream than usual. If I probably wrap it up shortly, but I did start late as well. Now, where are we? Now we've done Ming and Han, haven't we? So next up we do... So what I'm thinking is I'll do Hades Gamma, I'll do Artemis Tau... Actually, let's hop over to Artemis Tau first, because I think I've done this one. But I wanted to see if there's an opportunity to find We haven't done that. We haven't done this. Therum. We have done that because that's where we picked up Liara. Yeah. I've done this. But did I do the others? I don't think I did. I think I just did Therum and then kind of forgot to do everything else. Or not. Because this is all done too. Have a quick check on it, Idolus, and see if I've been down here already. This is why I usually do an entire cluster before I move on to the next one. I can't remember if I followed my rule here or not. Yep, definitely been here. Definitely been here. Let's check the other two then, make absolutely sure that I've done the whole cluster, and then we'll head over to the next place and save up. We're storming through this though. In a relatively short number of streams, I would say we're sort of on the way to halfway through the game. Maybe not quite, but not far off. No, nothing there. Let's land and see if I have done this one already. Cannot remember for the life of me. Do, do, do. Yep, I've been here as well. The other reason I'm checking these and not just assuming is because one of them, and I can't for the life remember which one, I might have to look it up, was where we encountered what's his chops' men. And we're after Baines. And I wasn't sure if there's an extra piece of that quest. Interesting. Okay. Guess we've done Artemis Tale then, which just leaves Gemini Sigma and Hades Gamma. So let's head. Oh no, done Gemini Sigma, Hades Gamma. But we won't do all this now. I think what I'll do is call it there for the night, and let's save it up and call it for now. Do we have anyone to raid out to? Moose, Paige, if you're still there. Anyone got any raid suggestions? Let's see. Who do I know that is live right now? We've got Matthewsaurus Rex playing Resident Evil Village. Sure, Moose, no worries. Take your time. So, to everyone else, the next stream I think will be Witcher 2 on Friday or Saturday. Master Wolf. I don't think I know Master Wolf. Let's find Master Wolf TV, Master Wolf 1237. Oh, okay, Master Wolf. Let's just copy that right out of there. Find that. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not mean to be doing that. Okay. Yeah. So, oh goodness, right, here we go. So we're gonna go raid. Oh, I just used the button. I still haven't quite got the hang of this this yet. Manage stream, raid channel, Master Wolf. Right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for joining. And yes, next stream, please check the Discord for the next stream, probably Friday or Saturday, because I don't think I'll be streaming Phasmo when we play that together with Moose, who's in chat, on Thursday. But do check out Lizzie87 or Terminal to see that streamed. So I imagine they will be streaming it. So, without further ado, let's get over to Master Wolf and catch some Mario Kart. Thanks for joining. Raid now. Thanks again.